Happy Cheese Day, everybody! It's our second day of the 12 days after spring break. I know everybody's bodies are getting back to getting in the swing of things and getting our sleep patterns normal again. I know mine is. Let's jump right in here. Area of a circle. You remember we did the circumference of a circle, and the formula for circumference, I just like to review a little bit, was pi times diameter. Okay. Now we're doing the area of a circle. The area of a circle is the space inside the circle. We have pi times radius squared. So we can write it up here. Area equals pi times radius squared. Let's jump right into it. O is the center of the circles. Find the circumference and find the area of each circle. So this first one, we want to find the circumference first. We're going to circumference equals pi times diameter. So the radius is 10. If we double 10, we get 20. Okay, so the diameter is 20. So then we go 3.14 times 20. 0. Put a 0 down because that whole row is a 0. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. 1, 2, 1, 2. So we get 62 and 80 hundredths. Circumference equals 62 and 80 hundredths. Then we got to do area. And as we know, area equals pi times radius squared. We wrote it here. So we want to go radius squared means the radius is 10. So 10 squared would be 10 times 10. 10 times 10 is 100. So then we got to go pi, 3.14, times 100. Now if you guys remember the shortcut that I showed you, when you multiply by 10, you move the decimal once to the right. When you multiply by 100, you move the decimal twice to the right. So your answer here is going to be 314. So your circumference, 62 and 80 hundredths, and your area is 314. Now let's look at the second one. We got 6 inches for the radius. We go all the way across. 6 times 2 is 12. So we'd have 3.14 times 12. 4 times 2 is 8. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. Put our 0 down. 4, 1, 3. So we go 4, 1, 3, 8, 6, 7, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. So our circumference equals 37 and 68 hundredths. But then we got to do our area. Area is pi times radius squared. So our radius is 6. 6 squared would be 6 times 6, which is 36. So we go 3.14 times 36. 6 times 4, 24. Carry the 2. 6 times 1 is 6, 7, 8. 6 times 3 is 18. Put our 0 down. 3 times 4 is 12. Carry the 1. 3, 4. 3 times 3 is 9. We get 4, 8, 9, 10. 0. Carry the 1. 8, 9, 13. Carry the 1. 9, 10, 11. 1, 13. 1, 2, 1, 2. So the area equals 113.04 inches squared. This one would have been centimeters squared. Okay. Now let's go on to this second part here. Okay, this one says O is the center of the circles, find the circumference in the area, but this time we're going to use 22 over 7. First of all, we got the diameter here, it's 5.6, so we're going to go 22 over 7 times, it's pi times diameter, so 22 over 7 times 5 and 6 tenths. So honestly, I take 5 and 6 tenths, and I go 10 times 5 is 50 plus 6, 56 tenths. So we get 56 tenths. Now we can cross cancel here. 7 goes into 7 once. 7 goes into 56 8 times. 2 goes into 10 5 times. 2 goes into 22 11 times. 11 times 8 is 88. 1 times 5 is 5. I know those are some ugly 8s. Ugly 8s. So then we divide 5 into 88. 5 goes into 8 once. That's 5. That's 38. 7 times 5 is 35. 8 minus 5 is 3. So really our answer is 17 and 3/5. That's for the circumference. Okay? Then, let me erase that. We got the circumference, now we got to find the area. Okay, area. Going to be pi times radius squared. So they got 5.6. We have to square that. So we do 5.6 times 5.6. 6 times 6 is 36. Carry the 3. 6 times 5 is 30. Plus 3 is 33. Put a 0. 5 times 6 is 30. 0. Carry the 3. 5 times 5 is 25. 6 times 28. 28. Then we get 6, 3, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1. Carry the 1. 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. So we get 31 and 36 hundredths. And then that's going to be times 22 over 7. Sorry, 22 over 7. 31 and 36 hundredths. So 31 times 100 would be 3100, plus 36 would be 3136 over 100 times 22 over 7. Now we got to reduce this. 2 goes into this 50 times. 2 goes into this 11 times. Let's see if 7 fits into 3136. 4, 28. That's 3. That's going to be 4 times again. 28. And then 56. 8 times. That's 448. So this is going to go into itself 1 time. This is going to be 448. Now we're going to have to go 448 times 11 over 50. So we go 448. That's a lot of work, huh? Times 11. 8 times 1 is 8. 4, 4, then 0. And I don't recommend you run everything together like this. This is not good what I'm doing right here. 8, 4, 4. You guys have extra paper. You should make space on your paper, like I'm getting ready to do right now. We get 8, 12, carry the 1, 4 and 4 is 8, 9, and then 4. Okay, so we get 4,928, and then we got to divide that by 50. 4,928 divided by 50. 4,928 divided by 50. We want to go 50 into 490, so 9 times 5 is 45. So we're going to put a 9, 0, 450. That's a 2, that's a 4. I'll bring down the 8. 5 goes into 42. 8 times, which is 40, so it'll be 400. So we get 98 and 28 fiftieths. Wow. And that's going to be meters squared. That's a lot of work right there, isn't it? Okay, now we're going to erase that. Okay, we got to do the same thing for this one. First we got to find the circumference. We know the diameter is 35, so we go 22 over 7 times 35 over 1. 7 goes into 7 once, 7 goes into that 5 times. 22 times 5. So 22 times 5. 5 times 2 is 10. Carry the 1, 10, 11. So your answer is going to be 110. That's for your circumference. Circumference is 110 centimeters. Okay, then let me see if I can solve the area. 35 times 35. Because we got to square the radius. Oh, look at what I did. It's not 35 times 35. Because that's the diameter. I got to get half of 35. 35 divided by 2. 1, 15, 7, 14, 17 and a half. 17.5. So now I got to go 17.5, which is 17 and 5/10 times 22 over 7. 10 times 17 is 170, plus 5 is 175 over 10 times 22 over 7. 2 goes into this 5 times, 2 goes into this 11 times. My guess is that 7 is not going to go into 175, but we'll try it. 7 into 175. 7 goes in this 2 times, which is 14. Oh, hello. It goes in 25 times. So 7 goes into 7 once. 7 goes into this 25 times. Now we got 25 times 11. Clear some space for myself. We got 25 times 11. It's 5. That's 2. That's 0. 5, 2, 5, 7, 2. It's 275 over 5, because 5 times 1 is 5. So we got 275 divided by 5. 275 divided by 5. 5 times 5 is 25. 55. So my answer is 55 centimeters squared. Okay? Now, this is the last one we're going to do. Clear some space out here. Both figures are parts of a circle, each with center O. Find the perimeter and the area of each circle. Okay, so we find the perimeter. That's like finding the circumference, except that we got to find this part and this part. So, wow, that's going to make this video pretty long. Let's see. First of all, let's tackle the perimeter. We want to find the circumference of this half circle and then add the 12 to it. So we know the diameter is 12. I'm going to go 3.14 times 12. 4 times 2 is 8. 2, 6, 0, 4, 1, 3, 8, 8, 7, 3, 37 8800ths. Now that's going to be the circumference for the whole thing. But since we only want, it's a semicircle, we want half of it, so truthfully we could have just divided by 6 the first time. But we'll divide 37 and 8800ths by 2. That goes in one time, that's 2, 17. 7 times 2, 8 times 2, which is 16. 2 goes into 18 9 times, which is 18. So 0, bring down the 8. 4 times, so we got 18.94. 18.94, my wonderful people, is only this part, but now we got to add 12 to that. So we'll line up the decimals. Notice how I line those suckers up. 4, 9, 8, 9, 10, 0, carry the 1. So 30.94. The perimeter equals 30 and 9400ths centimeters. Okay. Then I got to find the area. Well, I'm just going to find the area as if it was a whole circle, and then I'm going to divide it by 2. So I know the diameter is 12. Half the diameter would be 6. So let me clear this. We got 3.14 times 36. 6 times 6 is 36. 6 times 4 is 24. Carry the 2. 6, 7, 8. 6 times 3 is 18. Put my 0. 3 times 4 is 12. Carry the 1. 3, 4. 3 times 3 is 9. 4, 10. Carry the 1. 8, 9. 13. Carry the 1. 9, 10, 11. This looks familiar. 1, 2. 1, 2. So you get 113.04. That would be the area for the whole circle. But now we got to divide that by 2 because that's a semicircle. 5 times is 10. And 6 times is 12. 5 times, and then 2 times. So 56 and 52 hundredths. That would be the area. 56 and 52 hundredths. Now, since we're right at 15 minutes right now, and I just showed you how to do that one, why don't you go ahead and do this one? Do B. Remember, they want you to find the perimeter first. Well, they're telling you that a radius is 9 inches, right? So you know it's going to be 9 inches to the center no matter where you go from. That'll help you find the diameter. And then if you find the diameter, you found the bottom part. You got to find the top. Well, I'm just giving it away, aren't I? I want you guys to go ahead, find the perimeter and find the area of this one, and I want you to turn it in the morning. I know that this is your classwork, but let's pretend as if this is your classwork, but I want you to apply this right now. If we wait tomorrow to apply it, then you might forget how to do it. If you need, go back and see how I did this one, but then solve this one. I want you to turn your answer in the morning.